come to the base of the great company, where Anarim was kind of identifying magical items, and Vasilla, you said you were stepping outside.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and bug these guys over here.
And as you approach, the two guards look up. Um, the captain, the older of them, nods to you with respect. Aye, ma'am. What can we help you with?
Um, I'm a little new here, so I just need a pointer in the right direction for a shop. Anything that sells wolfsbane and vials.
Wolfsbane. Well, I could try the horticultural list. Vials, general store, I suppose. Though most stores that deal with liquids, can probably have some vials to sell.
That's easy enough. What are you jabronis doing out here, anyways?
Uh, he turns the strange moniker in his mind and then shrugs, consigning it to outsider weirdness. Well, right now we're on break, waiting for young Vladimir to come back with news of a cook and a overall janitor. I'm currently taking Mr. Sissel's payments for the next 3 days.
All right. You said cook?
I don't have a cook. At the moment, it was just Slavikov, myself, Sissel, this fella, and young Vladimir. We sent young Vladimir to find a cook on behalf of the Green Company.
Thank God. Thought I'd be making sandwiches the whole time I was here. Jeez, let me know when the cook's in by the time I get back.
Aye, Miss Vasilla.
All right. You see her stop and think. There's a butcher in town?
Certainly is. 2 or 3. What you're after? I know this one fella. He used to be part of the guard, then lost a knob, so became a butcher. And honestly, much better as that than much better swinging a butcher's knife than you was swinging a sword.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Just, where in town is that going to be? Just yeah. She's going to ask for directions for this stuff.
He'll explain that the most of the butchers live in the main shopping district, in the main market district. It's the main east. It's like the eastern main road that leads to that the center of the town.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, all right. I'll fuck this up. All right. Thanks for the help.
No problem. It's his name's Joseph. Just say that. Just tell him Slavikov sent you.
Gotcha. All right. Time to get something that isn't wolf's meat. Just gonna head out to town.
All right, heading out to town. I'm gonna move you over here. Let me see. Right, now that we're splitting up several ways, I'm going to take out the. I don't know why your token has these features. It shouldn't get them all the time. Okay, I'll fix that right away. But yeah, Vasilla, following the directions that are, to be honest, are fairly simple. You arrive in front of a fairly seemingly well-to-do shop. The sign at the front shows a pair of scissors, one of which is a surgeon's scalpel, and one of the blades is a surgeon's scalpel, and the other blade is a butchering knife. The sign at the top reads, Joseph Ankorov shop, barber, surgeon, butcher. Come get your cut.
Oh, I really hope I get isn't just. I just hope it's gonna be beef. she's gonna go ahead and I guess step on in.
Mm-hmm. All right. Stepping inside, you are practically assaulted by the smell of blood. You can see on the way the shop is divided, it seems to be into four quarters with a staircase leading upstairs. All out in the open, the butchery section has to the right. It's the meats hanging, the sausages, and a young woman tending to the counter. On the left, you see a young man in front of a mirror, very carefully shaving the back of the head of a familiar figure. You meet Isaac's eyes in the mirror as he's currently getting his head shaved by the young man, who is trying to be very careful to do a good job. Unfortunately, as Isaac has his head to look at you, and you see that now there's a line on his buzz cut. The young barber closes his eyes and just lets out a sigh of exasperation.
She coughs like a chuckle. Just what's up?
Isaac gives you a small nod, face like stone, and return to his haircut. And behind a large curtain, the last section of the last third, like at an angle of the shop, is covered. You can hear someone mewling pathetically. It's in Barovin, but you definitely recognize the sound of someone going, "Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, stop, please stop, it hurts."
I guess I owe it over to the front counter area is the best way to describe it.
Mm-hmm.
Is there one of those bells? Or is someone already at the
A young woman is at the counter. She's fairly overweight, and her thick arms betray a lot of scarring. However, her face is her plump face lights up with a careful smile. Welcome. What can I get you today, miss?
I'm looking for shit. 3 socks of do you guys have anything here that isn't wolf meat?
Yes. Let's see. We do have some pig and we do have some pig meat and some chicken flesh, but that is a little bit, well, a lot more expensive usually. But seeing as you're someone from the Grey Company, I think you could definitely afford it. Yes?
She double checks her purse, or her satchel. I'll try me. How much for? She kind of thinks for a second. How much for a whole pig?
A whole pig, alive, or because we don't do those.
Oh, then what?
I mean, well, I suppose we could, although today is a slaughter day.
No, Marla, just whatever size or however you sell them. Just
Well, we have sausages, we have ham cuts, we have ribs and pork cuts, and starts naming off different cuts.
oh,
of.
jeez, I'm stupid.
Meat.
Yeah, give me 3 sets of ribs.
All right.
Yeah.
See now. 3 sets of ribs. That comes to 30 lord heads, please.
30?
Yes. That's 10 each. I'm afraid here in Vallaki, Well, no, Barovia, really, it's not like we have much space, so we don't have that much space to breed the animals.
He kind of thinks for a second. If I get, hmm, if can I get a sack? Can I get a stack of ribs and 2 sets of wolf meat? If I season it really hard, will they just taste the same?
Well, what I like to do personally is I like to use the fat from the pig to fry the wolf meat later, and then it doesn't get quite so chewy. Also, another trick is to use wine, although I suppose that would also drive up the price of the meal, but it does tenderize it. Oh, well, she kind of makes a bump in the fist. Tenderizing the meat by hand also helps. I can tenderize the wolf meat for you for an additional gold. The
Uh
wolf sticks are just 2 gold each,
oh,
or
well,
8 ounces.
okay. She kind of just like doing math in her head. She's never really had to buy food for other people before. So rations are a little easier than this. For 8 ounces is 2 gold for wolf meat.
3 if you want me tenderizing it.
So we got 21 gold here.
Out of character, I will count this as a luxurious meal, which does have some benefits.
Yeah, no, she's doing the math. So I get this. Oh, they got a cook coming. Oh, I should have asked Honor for money. Oh, what am I doing? Just give me a. Oh, you're talking about the pork thing. All right, a set of pork ribs.
Ah! You hear like from behind the curtain. No one else in the shop pays it any mind.
Yeah, she just kind of looks back up. 1 set of pork ribs, and let's just say 5 wolf sticks. Let's try that.
Oh, 5. Let me see. That's 5 times 2. That's 10. That's 10. That's 20 gold, madam.
Right.
Like, pull
All right.
out the ribs, like start wrapping them up in paper for you. Like, they do look nice and fatty, and as always, the wolf steaks always like very like cut in like kind of thin strips. Like to kind of hide the lack of fat. It does look very stringy and tough, and she wraps it up in paper too.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, that's gonna be it. All right. Thank you.
Have a cute day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, behind the car, like to the car, as you turn to leave, like the kind of like you see a man like covered almost head to toe in blood, like puts down the sergeant mask and goes next.
Like a visible, like kind of like grimace under the hood before she just kind of like hurries out.
And you see like a man you see a man like moaning on the table, like his like you say a leg kind of like poking out of a basket. Yeah, but you hair your ass out of there.
All right. I guess a local shop for vials.
I'll say you can a quick stop by the general store, which is pretty much opposite, and right next to the Velaki Farms. Will net you. Let me see. What kind of like just a generic vial you want?
Yeah, 10 glass vials. What Honor requested.
That'll cost you. Let me see. 1 gold by base plus half. That's 15 gold.
It's 15 gold. So have to return to the base. Let's just say Vasilla pokes her head through like the window where Honorim is. Like he's literally like sitting across from a window. It's just gonna be
Honorim, you can see him kind of like on working on his wizard's book. Honorim, you are being interrupted.
Yes.
I'm a little short. I I need the wolf's bane too. Shit. Can I borrow 20, 25 gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pass it.
Uh,
Sorry, I should have asked if you had funds.
Oh
Take
yeah.
this. Take this. It's all good.
How much did you say he passes over?
50.
Wow. She's like, jeez, I thought I was being cheap. All right, thank you. Oh, also, the folks out back said that they got there's gonna be a cook coming, so I got some pork and some wolf meat for the freezer. Where the fuck is the freezer actually?
Do you mean the icebox?
The-
Slavika asks. It's
It's
should be. We keep the food in the kitchen there, right underneath the big table.
Oh, it's just there? You call it an icebox? Huh.
That's what it does. It has a box with ice that we put meat in and other perishables.
Well, you also call it freezer because it freezes. No, right. Thank you. All right. She's gonna like look back to honor him, like in awkward silence, give like a small nod, and like head over to like drop off the food. And
Check off the food. It definitely looks like the rations seem to be like not mostly wolf meat, potatoes, onions, stuff like that. Some flour and salt as well. But yeah, the meat definitely adds to it. Dried fish. I have a whole bunch of dried fish. Eel.
she like goes to close it and then pops it back open and like reaches for a fish.
It's fresh-ish. Couldn't be more than a day old.
Do you have to cook these? She kind of like looks back to where Honorim is, just like.
And just shake my head. Back in the book.
Yeah. No, she just kind of like not even saying anything. She just kind of looks over to see if he's watching, and then just.
Oh. Just slopes it up.
Just. He just walks out. And now I'm going to do the proper loop back to the general store and see where the hell I can get Wolfsbane this town.
You're directed to the horticulturalist, who lives in the back of the farm here. You approach what seems to be a small hut with a older woman tending to it. You can see different kinds of herbs and plants and flowers in the garden. The woman is humming something to herself, something sad and slow that reminds you of something. You're almost certain you've heard the song before, but you're not sure where. As you approach this, some of the smells offend your sensibilities, Vasila. Like you're not quite sure, but you're not quite sure for a moment. Been chops. That's probably Wolfbane. In the patch close to the end of the god.
Oh. Just kind of like her nose is like twitching, just kind of rubbing it off. And she's gonna flag down the horticulturalist. Like wave.
You hear a small gasp from a nearby branch. As the horticultural, and you can kind of look to the side, or maybe not. But either way, the horticulturalist comes from towards you. Oh, you're one of them outsiders that helped with the big hullabaloo.
Yeah, great company affiliated, so
She
I'm
looks you up
good.
and down. Yeah. See where you get the name.
Yeah. hmm Um. So I'm here looking at Wolfsbane.
What's that sound?
Oh,
Oh,
you can hear this? Oh
yes, we
shit!
can.
Yep.
Um. Oh well. Let me see. What's been? Well, most of my patch is spoken for the town guard, but seeing as you're part of the burgomistress's friends, I can't say I won't sell it to you. I would. Why don't you have us? Why didn't you have one of them for free? You've you and your friend saved my nephew during that festival, and he wouldn't be there if it wasn't for you.
Uh, yeah, I'll have to pass some thanks. Wait, the whole tree? Or wait, no, wait.
Just kind of looks at the wolfsbane.
Visual clarification for moi out of character.
Wolfsbane is a flower.
It's a flower. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So she kind of thinks like, oh yeah, the flower. Okay, thank you. And I'm assuming the rest of it is still reserved for the guard.
Well, yeah, they make it into paste and dip their weapons in it and put it on their helmets for good luck.
That sounds a lot better than what I was going to do with it. Can you ward like? I wouldn't say ward off. Uh, never mind. What would I need to do to grow my own wolfsbane if I have the flower? I'm not looking to make a farm, and your grove's probably going to be the best thing here. But
Traditionally, just put some wolfsbane seeds in the ground. It'll take some time to grow. You need to water it. Make sure it's the soil is good. And Valaki, this is one of the few patches really. I had to import the soil actually from the Wizard of Wines.
oh, that's going to be a lot harder then. Never mind. All right.
I'll give you a little bit so you can have your own flour for. But I'm afraid I can't give you more than that. It is that expensive.
That's fine. No, that's fine. Much appreciated. Thank you. I'll just grab files somewhere else. Okay, thank you.
Hear a small voice in your ear. Hey. Hey, you. I can tell you where you can find more wolfsbane. One's going wild for free.
She kind of like gives a look to the side and just as the horticulturist is she still there?
She went off to get a small clay pot and like put a little bit of garden in it. She's like 20 steps or so away from you.
She's gonna look off and just like under her cloak is she's gonna keep a hand on her sword, but she's gonna slowly just. Oh, let me roll ahead. Go ahead and roll a stealth. As she kind of slinks off into the woods towards the sound.
There's not really woods here, but there's a couple of trees. Well, the sound is like right over here, like in this general vicinity of you.
Yeah, taking advantage of the elven cloak she has.
Yeah, you go to the trees. The old woman doesn't seem to notice. They seem to be apple trees.
Hello?
You can trust me. You don't even need to leave the walls. A guard stole some seeds from this woman and was growing his own batch. so you wouldn't have to share with the other guards. I can show you where it is if you promise to be my friend.
I think friends should know what they look like first.
My appearance is a little bit startling.
She's gonna sigh and just take off her hood.
More startling than that. I'll just need your promise that you won't attack me. That's all I ask.
Don't attack me, then we're all good.
You have yourself a deal. Next to you appears what seems to be a small imp, dressed in a little suit. My name is Majesto.
She kind of realizes what he is. Just, shit. Don't tell me I ended up signing the contract by accident.
Only one that basically prevents you from harming me and me you. Right? Listen. I'm finding myself at a... What's the opposite of a surplus?
You see her think,
Deficit. I'm finding myself at a deficit of friends. And I like having friends. I used to have a really good friend here. But they're dead. Because of mistakes that they've made. That I had no part in. I was merely following orders. He adjusts his little tie. I thought I could make other friends, but I think I could use some protection. Things are moving around, and I am frightened for my well-being, and I think it's time that I make other friends that will protect me.
oh,
And maybe I can do something for you as well.
I wish Tom was here. Jeez.
Tom?
Don't worry about it. So you're talking about this.
Oh, shit. Right, Tom, yes. Sorry, no, of course, no, don't worry about it.
He squints at him.
He is...
Oh my god, you did business with him, or he screwed you over somehow.
Well, it can be said that the reason I'm currently friendless is because of Tom and his
He
friends.
totally screwed you over.
A little bit. Screwed over is a bit of a harsh language. I don't like to use that in business, but yes, I suppose one could say that. I was going to make a contract with one of the others, his friends, but I'm afraid that my terms were a little bit too overstepping to his liking. I've been trying to find someone amenable. And, but when I tried to leave the city, I realized that it is starting to awaken, and I don't want to take its attention. I'd much rather be very violently itchy. With a prickle of the light from the church, than to deal with that. So, how would you say? I know a lot of useful things, eh? As you're speaking, he does lead you to a little patch that's sort of hidden. There's a bush that's right against the wall and hidden, and he kind of gestures to you. As you can see, I know a lot of useful things. You moves the bush aside for you. Look, kind of pulls the branches, and you do see about 10 or 11 wolfsbanes flowers. A little patch that someone's been growing. And there's even little gardening tools that the person has left there. What do you say? Maybe we can be friends? You don't have to tell your friends about me at all. In fact, don't tell them about me. I don't mind. Your anonymity is my discretion.
Gets suspicious if I take all of them. Right. Just for this one thing, I'll try. If I am immediately suspicious in any sense about what you're doing, I'm ratting you out.
That would be your prerogative, certainly. Let me see. But I am putting myself at a bit of a risk here. How about this? I'll serve you to the best of my ability in exchange for nothing major. Just the standard agreement. How does that sound?
What is a standard agreement?
Oh, nothing to... You know how it is. It's just... I break it, I lose all power, any and all power over you, and when I get sent back to the hells, I basically have to spend... I have to walk my debt off, and the contract's null and void.
That's cute. Yeah. So what's on my end here?
If you break the contract, your soul may just kind of be going to me. When you die. But that's only if you break the contract.
I'm sorry. Look, I know. I was expecting me to throw you some gold for this.
Oh, come on, please, I can be helpful.
It's my fucking soul.
Okay, hold on. You didn't even hear what I want, right? Maybe it's something that you can do easily, right? Hold on.
What?
Okay. So, in the south, there is a place, a hidden one. It's called the Amber Temple. It's hidden in the southern mountain. That place is an old place of power. All I need you to do is, you and your I'm gonna assume that you and this Tom fellow are friends, and so you're friends with the rest of them. All I'm asking is, there's going to be a certain someone there. Trapped, also. All I'm asking is, when we get there, let me eat that little figurine that you'll find. That's all. I promise I will do nothing to actively hurt your party or you at any point in time. The only time I would cause any harm to any of you would be to defend myself. And even then, I'm just a little guy. Look at my tiny little stinger. Other imps make fun of me for how small it is. I can't hurt you. Look at you, so big and strong. You and all your friends are. All I want to do is just eat one little figurine, and what? You get an invisible imp spy. I can poison your enemies. No one will see me coming or going. I can get you stuff. I can listen in conversations. No one will know I'm there. What do you say?
I have a question.
Well, of course.
Are you under contract with anyone else right now?
I'm afraid not. There was a fellow called Honorum, part of the people who destroyed my other friend, and I'm afraid he turned me down. I was going to give him the name of a powerful devil here, but he didn't want to do it, so what can you do?
Oh, a powerful devil here, really?
Oh, yes. The bat of black and gold. The secret master behind the shadows. Now, I'm sure it wouldn't be something you'd be interested. It only serves as a ward of power to quite a few of the hags in these parts, but I'm sure you wouldn't be interested.
No. Like, I'm a little new around here, so I don't even know some of these things. So it's
Oh, well, I'd be happy to be your friend if you'll only be mine.
Well, thanks for
Contractually obligated, of course.
You see, she kind of scratches her chin. Well, anyways, thanks for the free info dump. You have a good day. She starts walking.
But wait, like he goes invisible and like kind of follows you. I can tell you where Fiona Vactor hid her secret gold deposits. I can tell you where her where she hid magical items. Oh, is there nothing I can say to convince you, really?
Look, I'll be honest. The more I've learned about this place, the more over my head I've been. This is just how I'm going to operate. Just deal with whatever's thrown at me. So, sorry. I'm not the intel type.
Well, when someone else comes dragging your soul out of your body, don't come crying to me.
Oh, boo-hoo.
You hear a small raspberry as the voice disappears, and you receive no reply.
Having not taken any of the wolf's bane from that secret deposit, I'm gonna head back. It basically the equivalent of pop my head into Honorum's the room with Honorum. If he's still doing his nerd shit.
You're like running all the way back, like
not like running, just like heading back casually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say you do that. In the meantime, let me see. Yeah. In the meantime, we're going to turn to Fisk, Varys, and Tom, who are currently dealing with a bit of a situation. You see you guys see the one-eyed hunter aiming a massively oversized bow at Varys' face. Varys' eyes gonna go like cross-eyed as he is attempting to focus as the hunter hisses through clenched, half-rotted teeth. How dare you show your face back here?
Armigen just suddenly leaps up. Right in the door, go, we'll come back at a better time, and slams the door shut.
He slammed the door shut. There's a sound like a bass string being released, like a dunk, and a massive arrow shaft erupts halfway through the wood, nearly stabbing Varys in the throat were it not for the door. You coward! And don't come back again! Unless you want to saddle up your arse! All you've done... That's the guys... Varys immediately beats a hasty retreat. As you hear the angry tray die down.
Sure, I'd make some smart-ass comment to Varys, but he's not here to enjoy it.
We can edit it in post.
So I guess we're going to head... Let's see, we're here. Been there. We've been there. I just kind of grab Fisk and Varys and walk back. I'm like, back to HQ. I think we need to regroup. I look at Fisk and Varys.
Varys nods variously.
I just
Fisk, I think Fisk is muted.
ah
Yeah, you are muted, Fisk.
Yeah, I'm here though.
okay. So, all right. On seeing that, yeah, just gonna head to HQ.
And you guys
Thank
pass
you.
by the church, by the door, through the pork pile down, and back here on your way. People nod and smile, tips of the hat. The name of the great company definitely has come out all over Valaki. People recognize you guys. And with that, the guys return to HQ.
Sweet.
By this time,
Here we go.
by this time, a young woman has. Oop, that's the wrong one.
I'm gonna say this one's a little dated.
I'm gonna put that in archives.
No
There
worries.
we go.
Okay.
Yeah. By this time, the young Vladimir has arrived in the company of a young woman. You can see she's definitely someone who's Barovian by nature. She has thick arms and a rather serious expression. On her backpack, there's a clatter of knives, forks, cooking utensils, and such like. She looks around the now rather impressive base with a somewhat startled expression, like a fish out of water.
Are they on the map? I can't see them.
They should be.
We're out here.
At the front gate there.
Oh, I'm up on the other level.
Yeah,
That's
no
why.
worries.
I
I
got
am
it, I
having
got it.
some slowdown with all 20, so my
No wonder. Yeah, my token was just on the other area for the other floor. Okay. Whew. All right. Oh, okay. All right. So yes.
I am having some very aggressive slowdown with the all 20.
No worries.
So probably just need to wait until my thing refreshes. And there we go.
Cool.
There she is. This is Anya. She is cook. The young guard says to the returning Tom, Fisk, and Varys. Anya gives a nod. Hello. I speak good common. You no worry, Barovia. I make you what you want. I work 2 gold per day, please.
But can you cook?
I cook. I cook good. I used to work at Red Boar. Used to work at Restauratora.
Red Boar, huh? I just kind of laugh.
Was
Can you
fired. Made remark about owner. He did not like.
How much for one meal?
What do you mean?
You cook me dinner. I'll pay you for it. If you're good, we'll keep you on.
Okay, okay.
Show you're worth it.
One meal, let's say. How this? I make meal. You like it? You pay double. Not, you not pay me at all for meal. I go home.
Oh no! If you're gonna cook a meal, you get paid for it. I'm not gonna make you do it at your expense. You work for us for tonight.
No.
I just,
I cook.
Okay.
She Vladimir shrugs as Anya.
Charm is talking to her. Fist goes up and smells.
Oh, she kind of like yells as Fisk like approaches her, like she's. Oh, God, this is really bad phrasing. Yeah, I didn't mean for her to kind of wiggle all on map, but yeah, she kind of yells, freezes up as Fisk goes, like Vladimir, like shakes her on the shoulder. Is Kodka is master? Kodka is master. She kind of untenses. Oh, Kotka. Apologies to you, Kotka. No, see you before.
Steady. Does it sense anything?
Do you sorry, are you asking if you sense anything from her?
Look up at Tarm when I say that. I tell her to stay put.
Yeah, well, as she's walking, I'm just going to kind of... Where is it?
Divine sense?
Yeah, it's in core. Sorry.
Yeah, give a quick blink.
I'm a freaking skill monkey, so I can't find my skills half the time. There's so many.
Talmadgen, poof!
Oh,
That's my turn.
sorry.
He like stares at like a person next to him. They evaporate. Oh
Wrong divine.
shit!
Wrong divine.
Sorry. I can fix that.
She only had like 10 hit points back.
Not my fault. She has poor con.
Alright. Yeah. So, yeah, no, you sense a fiendish presence from above you. It is a smallish fiendish presence, about 45 feet up.
But nothing from her.
Nothing from her.
Nothing from her.
What does she smell like?
She smells like sweat, like wolf meat, raw wolf meat, and potatoes and garlic. You can see she's missing the ring finger on her left hand.
We've seen that before.
Have you? Where have
feel
you
like
seen
we've
it
seen-
before?
I don't remember that.
No, not her in particular, but somebody else. I have to go back. I see Tarm looking up.
Yeah, I said it. Well, as soon as it hesitates for a moment, I just kind of kneel down a little bit or lean down, and I'm like, "She can cook. We have company above us."
I look up, I don't see anything.
What's up, guys?
Barmington doesn't break an expression, but I just kind of wave everybody in close. Just I'm like,
you see Priscilla walking over, just like about ready to like talk about something, but just like, oh yeah.
and I'm like, I don't know what, something that kind of tastes fiendish. It's about 40 odd feet above us.
You see Priscilla like grimace as you bring that up.
You know what this is?
I may have ran into a guy earlier. Wasn't good at his job, thankfully.
Okay, that's a whole lot of Barovia. You'll have to narrow it down greatly.
You smell up there.
I go cook.
It's what's the little shit's name? I don't know. Something about I think one of you guys turned down a deal with him. This little motherfucker.
I don't remember turning it down a deal with anybody. It's not something I remember. I'm curious.
Or she kind of looks confused and is just like,
Oh, wait a minute. Honor him. Yeah, let's go get honor him.
oh,
Breaks over. Meantime, the guards who, guys, didn't include in your discussion, break off to their various positions.
wait, honor him? Wait, this sounds like a you thing. Is this really honor him?
Hey, this place is crazy. I have no idea, but there's something above us, and I'd like us all to be together to figure out how we're going to deal with it. I don't care what it is. I just want to know what to do.
Well, I kind of have an idea what it could. Well, no, let's just find honor him first.
Okay. All right.
He was studying the last time I saw him. Oh, I also got some ribs and some wolf meat. Turns out they got a cook coming in, so.
Okay, I'm going to go. You get honor him. I'm going to go all the way up. There's a ladder to the 3rd floor. I will meet you at that ladder.
Gotcha.
You guys should be able to move layers freely.
Cool. And is it day or night here?
At the moment, it's... Let me just double check, because there has been a lot of running around. 7 p.m. after start. It is decidedly nighttime. I don't think you guys had the longest last time.
All right.
It's about
Time it is.
9 p.m. I would say.
Honor him? Oh, excuse me. Wait, hey, are you the cook?
Right, let me see. Where are you looking?
The cook.
Oh, Jill. Oh.
Oh.
Yes. Morning, Kula. Yes, I am cook. Hello.
Oh.
What want?
Oh,
Anya.
I got. She kind of like looks over. Pork, wolf meat.
What? I make food. I make food. Good,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. She kind of like she gives like a thumbs up and it fucking power walks out. Yeah. I'm gonna grab one of the fish from the tables here and just leave.
Yeah, no problem.
Mm-hmm. Shit, that's my room. And then she has to like awkwardly walk back across. I actually forgot that's just where my room goes. Shit. This place is so goddamn big.
The young woman, young woman settles in and begins cooking, and Varys is going to
Ah!
go over here and think about things, what he's done, and while soon enough, the delicious smell of cooking meat can be smelled. Seems like she's gone for grilled ribs and garlic braised wolf steaks from the smell of it.
So yeah, Vasila's like going around the house just calling out for honor him. Hey buddy, honor him. It's like peeking down over here. Oh yeah, yeah. I can't find him. Hey Tarm.
I'm realizing that I'm going to open the rooms slightly in order to. I'm going to move the doors from the rooms for now, just to make them easier to navigate.
Oh, okay. Honor. Oh, hey, hello. Oh, you're over here. And jeez, scaring the shit out of me with that thing. Love you're familiar, but God, I think it's I'm back on work every time I see it. just kind of looks around for the reactions.
All right. Let's see, I think.
Is 3 hours up, or am I still scribing?
I think 3 hours are not up. It's been 2. But they'll be up soon.
Hey, you got a minute?
Not really.
Well,
Can you just scribe in my book?
okay. Yeah. All right.
Spit it out. What is it?
Tarm wants to ask you to talk to you real quick. Something about him snuffing out some classic brimstone and sulfur type shit. It's
If
something.
the DM lets me interrupt and come back to scribing, I will go see what it is. If not, you have to wait.
Yeah, I will say so.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything in the rules that says you can't stop and then continue.
Oh, hey Fisk.
Put
Yeah.
my, magic pen down and I'll call for Nico. Priscilla. Let's go. Let's go.
Kind of like walks like hand in hand with Anaru. Like waddles.
I thought I saw him over here. Hey Tarm.
You can control Nico, can't you? Yeah. Should be able to.
Jeez, that scared me. All right.
I just look at Arm like, all right, I have no idea what's going on, but I know that there's something that feels fiendish above us, probably on the roof. And Vasila met something or talked to somebody, but I honestly have no idea. But apparently they know us. I have no idea.
Care to fill us in?
Fill them in. What you know.
Oh shit! I can't get out of this now. So I was looking for Wolfsbane, and a fucking imp came up to me. Wasn't very good at his job, thankfully. All of the stuff he was offering was superficial. Clearly scared about going outside of the city. Kept just dropping information just to entice me, so I milked that.
Let me guess. Well dressed, sharp, little suit.
Yeah, that little runt. Yeah,
horns and.
Yeah, you know him?
Mm-hmm. His name is Mephisto. He was
That's
the
what his name is.
little bitch a lot there. He approached me quite some time ago looking to strike a deal. Of course, that is a deal that is best left on the table.
So, you go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I summoned him. The scroll that lady walked in. I dismissed him, and that was the end of that. I'm not sure exactly how he was able to come back and speak to you. I would not deal with him. Do not deal with him.
Yeah.
I hold on. I kind of tap on him on the shoulder. I'm like, wait a minute. I look at Vasila and I go, what information did he give us? You said he info dumped.
Yeah,
What did he tell you?
Geez, of course, now I'm starting to forget as I'm having to talk about this. He was basically, what he did is he shared the fact that, this is before he made any actual freaking contract, too. Get a load of this. About the guard. First of all, a guard had stolen, a bunch of Wolfsbane. And, has his own little plot out there. Because I was asking for Wolfsbane. I also got a flower for free because you guys are awesome, so thank you. Then you mentioned something about it. Hey, can you do a quick check if he's not around the windows here?
Oh, that's okay. I want him to hear us if we're talking about him. I'm okay with that.
Oh, okay. They talked about he was really interested in this place called the Amber Temple. and something about like wanting like a figurine. He wanted to eat it.
Really now?
Yeah, he didn't. I tried to like bait him a bit. It's like, oh, I don't know anything, trying to make him talk more. But he started putting up the whole, well, he got to pay for more of that front. He seems spooked by it coming like outside of Barovia. That's why he'd rather stay inside the town.
Okay, all right. I got it. And all of a sudden, I just start climbing the ladder, and and I'm opening the roof ladder to go up to the 3rd floor roof.
Oh,
Here, come on.
fuck it. Yeah, dinner's gonna be ready by the time we're done with this, anyways.
Here's my token.
Hey Daniel, can you move me to the roof with Tarn? Because I don't know. With the lighting, I do not know where anything is.
It's up. Oh my god.
You all right?
Yeah, I just frustrated how slow Walter
Oh.
is being.
Mhm.
Have my Wi-Fi off on my phone. Everything should be hunky dory, but it's not.
If you just go north on the, yeah, you found us. All right, we're good.
Oh, yeah, you moved me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, all right. Also, geez, this place is huge.
We'll get up there and go honor him. You've talked to him before? Tell him it's time to come out and stop hiding.
On the roof, I'll call him out. Mephisto. Viens ici, s'il vous plaît. Come here.
Small voice says it's Majesto.
That's right, it was. Whoops.
Really now, if we're going to make professional contact, at the very least you can do is use my proper title and name. It is good to see you all in good health. I'm afraid that seeing me is currently out of the question, given certain tensions at the moment. Unless my well-being is promised, I will not reveal myself immediately. But it is good to see that you are willing to discuss like reasonable people.
I wouldn't want to turn away somebody clearly begging.
Yeah, honor him. The spell that I'm gonna have to roll Arcana for Mephisto because it's pretty obvious you're casting a spell. Ow. Okay. All right. He doesn't move away. Sorry, he moves away when you cast a spell, but as as it becomes obvious that you're not casting a harmful spell at him immediately or anything, he comes back down. Doesn't seem that he realizes that you can see him unless you make it obvious on him by looking at him directly.
So I can see him now?
You can see him now. He is about 15 feet ahead off the edge of the roof. Well,
Won't make it obvious. I'll kind of stare not where he's at.
I love his dapper little token.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right. So, to the rest of you, he is still invisible, but Arnhem can see him. So, I'm afraid that now it's two of the Grey Company that have turned me down for a deal, unwisely, I might add. As it's all benefit to you and no downside at all. I really don't know why you would turn it down. In fact, honor him. If you wish to make an appended deal, I would certainly make one. Previously, I got a little bit... I was a bit desperate. I got a little bit greedy, and put out on conditions that I can see now would not appeal to someone of your caliber. Perhaps we could make something amended. But, right. Yes. How are you? Gives a
good.
tricky grin.
But unfortunately, any deal that you would propose to me is not one that I would consider.
I think all of us know that we're not making deals with you like that. Just kind of interrupt him.
Is it the soul thing? It's not even something that I am imposing. It's simply the basic type of thing that happens when in a fiend's contract. Technically, I only get 20% of your soul. My boss gets the 80% of it. I don't really benefit at all.
I think that's even less enticing. Like, I don't want people having what are the business people call them? Has something. Not that. It's stop shares. Share. I don't want someone having to share my damn soul. No offense.
None taken. It's understandable. After all, I was once mortal too. Well, technically, I was once a whole bunch of mortals, but I can understand that. Okay, all right. Here it is. I can't make a deal without that. However, I can give you certain positives aside from simple servantship. Information. I'm afraid you misunderstood, Miss Vasella. I wasn't giving you information out of foolishness. I was merely trying to show that I was merely trying to be giving, to be positive, to show that I am coming with being proactive and synergistical, as my boss is fond of saying. I want you to see that there's no bad blood between us. Asmodeus forbid. And I think that a cooperation between our two power structures, two companies, as it were, a merger of a sorts, would benefit both of us. Both parties. Party A, Party B.
It's just that involves our souls.
Technically, it can involve just one soul. And it's not like I get it, right? All that would happen is I would only get it if the contract's broken. And why would I want you to break the contract? I don't want you to break the contract. That's why I made my end of the deal so easy to fulfill. You don't even need to do anything really. All you need to do is just let me eat a piece of wood. Is that so hard? It's not even one you want. I think. I don't know. You haven't been to this town for a while, so I don't know what you'd want anymore, but... Come on.
So, my
For
friend,
your own good.
is it that you that want this place, or who you work for?
I don't work for anyone. I am currently an independent contractor. After you have, done away with my previous employer.
Oh no, not that employee relationship. I'm talking about your actual master. You even mentioned him. I don't need his name. I smile at him.
My master is a certain fiend of a certain desires. She is not currently in Barovia, but she's very interested in something here in Barovia. It's really no skin off your nose, really. You're here. She's not even in the material plane.
I just kind of wave him. I wave him off. I'm like, no. There's a big game afoot here. Do you even know who the other players are? Who is
Yes, more or less.
More or less. Well, see, are you valuable or not? Do you actually know? You're gonna have to be a little more forthcoming than that.
Good sir, I value the value of my word. Us fiends, well, us devils, you can be certain that when we say something is true, it is true.
There is a
Well,
certain truth to that, and I laugh.
I'm not some kind of. We're not like those demons, you know. They would say anything to get one over you. No. Listen, I'm just an imp. It's not like I have some kind of convoluted contract with fine print that ends up with you, you know, accidentally breaking it because you couldn't help it, and then I get your souls and my side of the contract anyways.
Well, see, my soul's already been committed to somebody else, so you can deal with me, because then you can't have it anyway.
I am.
Oh,
Alright, you know
okay.
what?
Yeah,
This is
that's
an
right.
excellent opportunity for some honesty. Because this is some excellent. This is. Allow me to disabuse you of a notion. It seems that you need to understand that when one signs their soul over in a contract, that's overimposes other claims. I'm assuming you're referring to some manner of God, yes?
Oh, no, I don't think you understand. You'll deal with me, and that will not be on the table because no, I'm not going to play that game.
I'm a little bit confused. I think there's been some miscommunication here. I cannot make a deal where if you break it, you still get to keep your soul. That isn't even enforced by me. That is enforced by the Emperor of Fiends.
Yeah. I guess you won't get our help, and we won't get yours.
How about we make something other than a deal? How about we make an agreement of that is not deal-like in nature? You can see a little bit of smoke starting to come off of him as he winces in pain on him.
So like a non-biting thing, like you know what normal people do, sort of thing.
Yes, it seems to say through gritted teeth.
Like, honor him. I go, this is your world, kind of. What do you think?
Would honor him know if that was a thing? Imps being able to do something.
Roll me religion.
Holy shit!
It decidedly shouldn't be. You're not quite sure what's up with the smoke thing, but technically, they technically can have agreements of a sort, but it does go very much against their nature. Because this means that they are not winning any, power for themselves or for their masters, which means that they are not going to get to, upgrade their positions for mere imps. They're not going to get to go up the charts, as it were. This, in a way, could be more dangerous than just straight up making contact with him, because who knows what would happen? Who knows what would happen?
Well,
Just as you are unbound by the terms of the agreement, so is he unbound by the terms of the agreement.
give us your proposal, Majesty. We'll think.
I will serve to spy, visibly. You take me with you to the Amber Temple. I do not know where it is, but I do know that there is a certain figurine in there I my master would like me to devour. After that, we go our separate ways.
A figurine of what?
A rival of my mistress. You can call her the butterfly.
Butterfly?
The obsidian butterfly.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Ring a bell.
Totally told me another religion.
That's something we'll have to think on. We'll get back to you.
This isn't some kind of like world domination gambit. Really, it's just her taking vengeance on an old rival that thought it could hide away in Barovia. And did, really. It's, if you'll think about it, then I suppose that's better than nothing. Would you be particularly opposed if I hid around here? I'll just stay on the roof. There's just ravens pretty much everywhere else, and they tend to sniff me out eventually, and that tends to be rather annoying.
I don't know that we could really stop you, could we?
Well, technically, no, you couldn't. I simply believe it's more polite, and on my part to do so. I'm no longer employed by Fiona Vactor, which means that I'm not going to take any information I learn about you to her, as she's quite dead.
I think I got something to think about. And I just start walking towards the hatch to leave.
Well, I'll be around. Just call for me if you want you to decide on it. What'd you say, Honor?
We'll see you around.
You know, I didn't actually think you'd follow me home. Home? I guess I could. House? I don't know. I need to break in before I start calling this place home. Very comfy though.
Yeah, I'm going to go downstairs and get cleaned up for dinner. Gotta.
Alright. It definitely smells like it's ready from below. And while you guys do that, you guys want to take a 5-minute break? You guys can hear a call of dinner's ready from the dining room.
Hell yeah.
Fisk, being the fastest in the group, is already there. Anya, I set the table with a very nice feast using the meat that Vasila got. Anya stands there, arms crossed, looking very satisfied with herself. She doesn't even flinch when she sees you. She's too distracted by wanting to see how you guys would feel about the meal. Eat! Eat! She says to you, Tom, as you enter.
Yeah, I'll be
good.
coming through.
Hello! There you go. Eat,
Oh,
please
shit.
eat. She'll kind of gesture to you very, go on, kind of. And the food set in front of you is definitely well made. It smells delicious. You guys can see, the braised herbs and garlic on the wolf cuts, and smell the. It seems you fried it with the pork fat that you got from the ribs that have been braised to perfection. Grilled to perfection, I should say.
Okay. Excuse me.
Sorry, the Zoom crapped out on me. Back.
Yeah.
Guys, set to. As the guys set to eat, the food is genuinely fantastic. It's not the kind of food you'd get like at a 5-star restaurant or something, but it definitely is tasty and it sticks to the sides kind of food.
So homely.
Yeah, very much definitely feels like a well-made homemade meal.
Fish takes his plate off the table and lays down in front of the fireplace.
No. What is this food? After so they had really big hunts back over at the guild, and after that we'd celebrate with these large feasts. And there was a saying that the best hunters would become the best cooks because they knew how to cut up all the meat properly, right? This reminds me of hold on. Oh.
This is so realistic.
There's so one guy here, and holy cow, he could turn an earthworm into a 5-star meal. Apparently, he was so good in his trade at the time. I think he's the only person in the guild to have walked away and survived encounter with what was it called? It was a jabberwock. Something about his sword helped him kill it, but he brought its head back. Week later, just dissolved. I don't know. It's supposed to be this weird tentacle dragon thing. It was really cool. At least it sounds cool.
Does Ptarmigan recognize this story?
The guild that she's from is fairly famous for hunting some monsters that others were definitely afraid of. You don't remember really hearing about a Jabberwock in particular. You feel like that would have definitely steered more heads, but doesn't it's not outstanding. It doesn't. Sorry, it's not impossible.
Yeah.
Well, being as that I don't know, I'm just going to accept that and go, nah. Food at my guild sucked. But only the really broke dick guys ate in the guild. We buy our own food. So, this will do. I proceed to start eating.
Yeah.
I like.
Good. Then I work here.
I'm down.
Can you do the buying? Can you buy the food too? Can you handle that?
Acquisition. I do for you. I am 3 gold a day.
I pay
Instead
you.
of the-
I don't have to worry about it, right?
Well, I need money for the food.
Yes, but yes. And
But I go buy the food, but you give me money for food.
I take I go honor him. Give me 100 gold out of the bag there, out of our thing.
Why don't we just arrange an agreement with the shopkeepers?
I'm sorry, 100 gold?
I slap the 100 gold down and go, you take care of all of it. Don't rip us off.
So by chance, were you guys nobles before you came here?
No, but we don't have time to worry about it. If we go broke, we might be dead anyway. If not, then we'll deal with it after that.
This food's really good. I don't want to miss out on this. No. Don't go broke. That's your guys' job. I hit shit. That's my job.
Okay, and I go, take care of it. It's you. And I hand her the gold.
Alright. Taken. I will buy alcohol, yes, too. I will keep you stuck with alcohol.
Yeah.
Okay. I get you good deal.
You think they got like it was like ginger root beer? Do you think they got that here too?
You want ginger root beer? I get ginger root beer.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. I don't know how hard it is. I grew up in a place where I was crawling with ginger. I'd pick out my backyard, so it's like that was like water for us.
No. No. Ginger root beer is easy to make. First, you find ginger, then you grind, then you add to root beer. Is good.
Mhm.
Only problem is in Barovia, hard to find ginger. Everyone black hair.
Oh, that's a
Aha!
joke. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah.
These guys don't appreciate a good pun, Anya. I
Oh,
apologize.
I'm just
You
stupid.
do. It's
No,
good.
I'm just
One
stupid. He's fine.
He's smart. That is good.
You're smart.
Man.
You know I used to be a redhead, right? She like looks around and then just puts food back in her mouth.
Yeah, no, it's like you basically like this massive like half shark tiger like person. You do not look like someone who was a redhead in life.
She was just talking. Yeah, she was just talking in to the table here. But yeah, it's great though. Yeah.
You see, like you guys see like a small strip of wolf meat kind of like from the side kind of like float up and then like on the side there.
Is he here? Get go. Shoo.
You said I could stay. You said I could stay.
Did we say that?
You certainly did not imply the opposite. Rather, you definitely, by accepting that they could not stop me from staying around here, you definitely implied.
Okay,
that I am
shush.
welcome
Just take. That's all you're getting. Go. Like I went out and bought this. All right, and I'm sharing with my friends here.
Your charitable donation is certainly appreciated and will be included in your ethereal soul's tax write-off at the end of your life.
Oh,
Thank you.
Leave before I start throwing spoons at you. Bye.
You hear a high-pitched giggle, impish giggle, and it flies away, as far as you can tell.
And it goes, well, so now there's that. Yay.
Yeah.
I'll explain the thoughts that I had concerning him and his offer of not offering, going off the table, and the dangers of that implies.
Yeah.
So they're, even though it's risky, they're clearly desperate for a deal.
Yeah. So is that just kind of how you like it's not my line of work, so is that just kind of how like fiends are? They just want deals that bad to like not make a deal, or is it for?
This is more. This is something dangerous. I can't quite place my finger on it. But under no circumstances, it's a deal that anyone here at this table should be making.
And
Yeah, that would not be good. But we are going to have to clearly deal with him.
how easy is it to get fish here? Just curious.
What's that?
How easy is it to get fish here? I'm just curious.
There's a big lake rest above us, but I have no idea if there's fish in it.
Yeah, I was thinking like see your thing. I was wondering if we did have fish. Nice to have.
I know these people were eating the children out of the lake for a while, but that's a whole different story.
Wow. Hopefully that just means more fish for us.
Ah,
He dismissed him. Did not leave.
probably not.
Things summoned cannot leave.
What? Is it because of the whole she just points outside the window? That
We think.
oh fuck.
I look to honor him.
I summoned him to, and I dismissed him, so I'm not sure exactly how he returned to this plane. That, and two, is an interesting situation that I will have to think upon.
Yeah, well, he did kind of just call out to me from like the freaking woods. So usually you'd think there'd be more flair in that, right?
You know, he's been paying enough attention to, one, know who you are, that you're with us, and then two, knew enough to follow you to at least try and make a deal. So we've been being watched very intently, obviously.
I don't think he's ever left then, if that's the case.
That's why we say always assume you're being listened to. Always.
Friends could not leave. Perhaps he could not.
I thought like people like on his power would be. Wait, did the abbot say he could leave too, or was he trapped?
No.
Abbott is
There are
trapped.
rules that apply to everybody. Nobody leaves.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Except Vistani.
The Stani come and go and can arrange for the leaving. Only they. Not even Strahd can do that.
Wait, isn't he the person that rules this place? Like, what's up with that?
Strahd is bound to this place more than any of us are.
Oh, jeez, it's like, let me guess, like, tied his life essence with the land. Some druidic shit, sounds like.
No, I think it's bigger than that. This place, we are on a plane. We're on a thing that moves through this. I wish we were at Madame Mafalda's so I could show you this thing. But this thing moves like a creature. And I think the will of Strahd is what lets them guide it.
No, we don't. We'll send a division in to take care of the problem. We don't need the planeswalkers. And we'll be fine. Yeah, jeez. And she like hear her like muttering to herself.
But that's what we got to deal with. And we've got the little fiends playing for power. We've got a mind flayer paying for power. Strahd grows tired. His will breaks. This time, something new comes.
That's a lot of to digest. So I do want to ask though, because I'm a little out of the loop for. Well, I'm a broken record with that shit. Wizards of Wine. What was happening with that? Because that sounds very important. I know, like, wine is super popular, and people sleep comfortably with it. But like, something about the soil too being good.
There's a place of ancient magic that is special because it carries one of the stones, a sister stone to that you're seeking.
Has the stone been identified?
I look at honor him. This was the wizard's heart?
Yes, it was a
Okay.
wizard's heart. We had
Wizard's
it
heart.
in our
Capable of great healing.
grasp, yes.
Yeah. Unless I'm going to be tampering with something like that, that's for sure.
Mhm. Yeah, the Wizards of Wine was a winery run by the Martikov family. Davian Martikov was the patriarch that was running it. They were attacked by the druids of the Black Hand, who tried to take it over and ostensibly try and find wizard's hut.
Those people we need to worry about anymore, or are they kind of still doing the lurkings in the shadows type shit?
Well, we dealt with vast amounts with them at the Wizards of Wine, including what some would call the Lord of Root and Mildew.
Doesn't sound too holy. Yeah. I mean,
The land of Barovia is as corrupt as can be. Imagine what the druids are like.
yeah, jeez. I thought I had it bad. Good lord. But, jeez. Now I'm starting to get spooked on this whole sweet maw thing via the Loskin, the werewolf you mentioned, the white hair werewolf.
That is dangerous.
Yeah.
I consider the worms their own little game, separate from the other things going on. And that seems to have its fingers everywhere all of a sudden.
Yeah, like a big part of that too is, he's the one who went to the village, and I'm 99% sure he still has the Archdruid heart. That's probably how he's able to do a lot of this stuff. The fact that he knows how to use it, though, that's kind of what spooks me.
I think we need to go to this poorhouse. There's a poorhouse.
Oh, a poorhouse. Okay.
We should at least go look at it.
All right.
After I finish eating, continue to eat.
Yeah.
You guys finish your meal. It's pretty good. Sorry, did I just interrupt somebody there?
Just as a side note, looking back at my notes from way back when, I see that we killed 3 of the druids there, and one of them was wearing a cloak of leaves. Don't recall ever getting a follow-up on that. I don't know if you recall that or not.
I think the cloak of leaves was cloak of leaves I think might have been a descriptor. I'll double check on that, but I don't think it was a magical item or anything that he was wearing in particular.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have it. I just have that written next to the druids.
Without looking at anybody in particular, where does she stay? Point over my shoulder in the kitchen.
This place is big enough. We got room, right?
There's 2 spare bedrooms upstairs. You can use one of them as a servant's quarters, so to speak.
Take her.
Other side of the kitchen.
That's Basila's room, isn't it? On the ground floor?
Yeah, if you see a room with a really nice bear rug and all my shit in it, yeah, don't touch that. I want to keep that as long as possible.
I think Varys and Vasilla are on the bottom floor. Varys kind of shares it with the guards there. At least I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Supposed to be cells.
Well, there's cells along there. Yeah, those are the original cells from the original map.
Oh right, okay.
So
I've been taking it to be like the guards rooms.
Yeah, well, yeah, they can bunk in them unless there's somebody in there. It's just kind of.
You could totally ask her where she intends to be sleeping.
Shit, I actually forgot what I was doing today. So I went through a little bit of trouble, an annoying little red guy to get this. She's gonna pull out a wolfsbane flower. I don't know how Sweetmaw is gonna interact with this, but if he's aware of something, then it's as weird as these abominations are. I was just gonna have a simple test. You take this, grind it up, line it across door frames, windows, just around the compound here. And all we do is just keep an eye out for people who might be averse or have it in it's an allergic reaction. That's what it's called. Just this is a weird it's not going to stop them from coming in, but we can eyeball anyone that's got something going on with them. We could try with that Victor kid. Have him come over and see if how he reacts to that.
Is she in there to hear?
Are you asking? Sorry, that was Vasila talking. Oh, that's Anya washing dishes in the kitchen. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract.
So, thoughts on that?
I think it's a good idea.
Oh, thank God. Just a second, I thought I was being stupid. Okay.
Wow.
So, I'll take care of this and see how much I can ration across a part of the house. We might not be able to have enough to cover the whole base, but there is that stash of Wolfbane that one guard stole, and well, if he took it, then I don't think he can really report it either. It's like 10, 12 flowers out there too.
I'll see if I can take care of it.
All right, I can tell you where the spot is too.
All right.
All right. I guess I'll get to that tonight. I do want fish though.
So yeah, I guess once I'm done with dinner, I'm going to go and dress down into my nastiest clothes and kind of get something with the hood and head down to where this poorhouse is.
It's going to take Anya upstairs to her quarters. Just going to go in the kitchen.
Anya's washing dishes, humming a very familiar lullaby, not lullaby, a very familiar song to herself. The tune feels like it strikes you right in the face, Fisk. You haven't heard this in a very long time. Fisk, this is a song that she used to hum to herself when she was washing dishes.
Where did she learn that song?
What? Katka, Pashka, no, it's just a song I learned from Traveler. He hum it, he sing it, he gives sermon. He gives sermon on street. Was very nice. Afterward, he come to Red Bear. Anya hear him hum while serving food. It was a nice song. And
Hum it.
he had paint on head called water. Outsider like you.
You know him.
Yes.
Follow
Nice
us.
man. Sorry, I'm gonna turn you up, Adam. Can't really hear you very well.
Follow us.
Follow us, you're saying, right?
Yeah.
But the... oh. She comes outside, like, kind of wiping hands on their apron. I'm still not done with dishes. What is Koshka want?
She can come back to them. Can you put both tokens upstairs? Second floor.
Alright. She looks puzzled, but follows you. Still a little bit tense. Now that you're acting so mysterious. Who is them? Who do I tell? What is want?
There were... this way.
She pants a bit, following you. You can see she has a slight limp in in her left leg.
I sit. Point to the doors. A room.
She peers inside. No, I no need. I have sleeping bag. Downstairs I sleep with oven. It's fine. It's good. That way I make breakfast very easy. Very fast. Okay. She walks inside, like, just flops forward on the bed. Gonna stretch like her back cracks. Is Anya's room. What is Koshka name?
William Fisk.
Fisk. It is nice of you, Mr. Fiska. Thank you. Nice is nice. It's good.
All of the rooms. Not hers. She doesn't go in.
No, not my job. I just cook. I know clean. Only clean kitchen. Speaking of, I need to finish dishes. Yeah, I'll just need like that. Yeah. Thank you. She gives you a small bow. I will bring things up here. Needs more passes. Yeah. From the back, following you from the back, the limp is a little bit more noticeable. Seems to be kind of oriented around her hip. She
I know? Would I know the type of injury that would cause that limp?
Yeah, roll me a medicine check. Lots of leg injuries are possible in all kinds of different ways. Yeah, not sure. You guys make it. Yeah, she follows you. Guys, she goes back into the kitchen, where she resumed her dishwashing ways.
On my way out, I just kind of go and I take Parvis. I'm like, you stay here, buddy. And I put him on the back of a chair. I'm like, just keep an eye on him. If he disappears, come running. That means something's wrong. And he's a raven now.
Sorry. Oh.
And then, at that point, I kind of slink off to eyeball this poorhouse. So,
is anybody going with him, or are you going alone?
I will go alone, but
All right. It looks like right. So as you make your way towards the poorhouse, it is fairly late at night.
I'll be going with him.
Alright, Anheim's going with him.
That's good to go too.
Fisk would go too. Vasilla?
I'm gonna set up the wolf's bane around the house first, and then meet up with them.
I thought you only took the one. I thought you left the bush alone.
It just
I just took one. I want to see how much I can do with that first.
It's a single flower. There's
Not much. Yeah.
really not much. No.
Fuck it. Okay, then.
You could put it in your bedroom. That should, will give it a nice smell.
I'll just put it over the entrance here then.
Sure.
Let's go to Cecil. Her quarters are upstairs. She's not to go in any other room.
Oh yes, all right. You said, I agree. No problem. I'm not going in your room.
Switch into some nondescript clothing, nothing flashy, plain, humble, like the original clothes we had when we came to this place.
kind of look at Fisk and I'm like, I know you're willing to go right into the jaws of hell with me, but you're a little obvious, so you may have to hang back.
Let's stay in the shadows.
You're good at that. I like it. All right. And yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, let's kind of not wander in a crowd. Let's spread out a little bit. And at that point, I'm like, let's put some distance between each other and just go to the same part of town together. So we'll just kind of meander towards there.
Yeah, you said it was like 9 p.m.?
By now, after food and everything, no. It is about 11 p.m.
Then
Good time.
easy enough when we travel. Like, as soon as we get started, Fisk just kind of starts walking, and then his form just kind of you watch, and he just kind of disappears as he walks.
Depending on whatever the lighting is and stuff like that, I'm just out on the edge of where Onrim should be able to see me. Yeah.
And essentially, Fisk is going to jump ahead where they're walking, maybe 60 feet or so, staying in the shadows. Occasionally, honor him and Tarm, you can see a very light flash of green eyes peering at you guys as you walk by.
And the closer we get to it, the more I'm looking out for like people watching. I'm looking at the quality of people and their nature.
I'm keeping an eye out as I go ahead too.
Poor district of the town as you pass the church is definitely poor district.
Yeah.
People right now it is fairly late. People aren't. You can see people kind of on the street, like you can see a couple of drunks around the street corner, raising their voices in a carousing song in Barovian. You can hear a woman and a man shouting at each other at the top of their voices from a nearby house. A baby cries. You can hear the sound of dogs fighting over a piece of meat from behind one of the houses. Glass shatters, someone runs. Overall, definitely the sounds of a place that's not well to do as you come upon the bow house.
We're outside. We do have a hat of disguise in our bag of holding. Fisk?
No response.
Fisk.
I kind of What am I seeing at this poorhouse? Is there people milling about? Is it quiet?
This is a two-story house from the looks of it. Some of the windows, all of the windows are fairly dirty. Some of them are shattered, and some of them are shattered. You can see a burly man smoking something foul as he leans against the front beams there, eyeing you guys as you approach. From the inside, you guys can hear the sound of what sounds like a prayer. So it's like a communal sort of like prayer.
This guy's watching us.
He is watching you guys as you guys approach. You guys, what, like a group of 4, you know?
3.
3
As far as he's concerned.
Yeah, 3 as far as he's concerned.
Oh, that's
Could
right.
you roll me a
Basile's with
stealth
us.
anywhere, Fisk? Go ahead and roll me a stealth real quick. Like, just a reminder also that you have to be, like, darkness to darkness, yeah.
Yeah.
16, yeah, hold on.
I'm
Fair.
gonna start. As he's watching me, I just kind of lean up against a wall.
Opposite him or next to him, kind of like...
Actually on the same side of the street, but just stopped short. You know, like a building or so. But where it's just kind of obvious, I'm just kind of looking at him back.
He's chewing something in his mouth. It's unclear what. His gaze slides off you eventually as he continues to smoke his pipe, occasionally taking something out of a pouch and chewing on it. No longer paying you much attention.
I kind of look at Arm and Vasile, and I'm like, so apparently this is the place. You hear that? And I kind of point out the prayers that I'm hearing.
Yeah, I hear that now. Okay. Well, now it is.
Does that ring a bell with anybody? Do I recognize this?
Roll me a religion check.
Kind of out of my.
Can I roll a religion check?
Certainly, anybody who is within hearing outside hearing range can.
Oops, didn't mean
5,
advantage.
12, that's an 18.
Yeah, Termin's not familiar with prayers. Imagine that.
It's fairly muffled also. So you can't really make out what they're saying. Except you, Vasile. Vasile, you can tell they're not talking in common or Peruvian. Same to you, Honorem. I'm just gonna have a quick peek in your sheet, just for no reason at all. Yeah, Honorem, you do not recognize the language being spoken, even though your ears are fairly sharp. But something about it does make you a little bit uncomfortable, Honorem. Like, the same way, you know, if you've ever heard the sound of another language kind of spoken backwards, like from a CD, or a very guttural tongue that you're not used to hearing, like for a moment it just sets your teeth on edge. It doesn't sound arcane in nature, as far as you can tell, though. This is definitely a prayer of some sort, but without understanding the language, you really can't tell what it would be for. By the sound of it, this is definitely not a Morning Lord type prayer as well. Usually it uses common, because the Morning Lord prefers his religion to be spread as far wide as possible. So this is definitely not a prayer to the Morning Lord.
By the way, DM, I pinged something in the chat for you.
I saw it. No problem. This late an hour, there's no problem for you, Fisk, and your ability to climb, you are almost anywhere you want to place yourself except like right in the street. Like
That's
right
why
in the
I
middle
think
of the
it's
street with lights. Yeah.
like I could move 10 feet across the street in the open. Still wouldn't be an issue. As long as I end in a place.
Okay.
That's yep.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of need to know the geography. Is this like a city block? Is this like a long road where you can't get behind it? Is there alleys?
What you see is what you get, more or less. You get so the house, and there's some smaller houses like next to it and behind it.
We're still at headquarters.
Yeah, we're
We're
still at
looking at the
headquarters on the map.
Oh, my apologies.
Oh.
My
Yep.
bad. But there we go. We're lucky.
Oh, okay.
So we are
Here in the nib tip.
okay.
And the poorhouse is the red squiggle,
It's the one next to it.
the one we're right in front of.
Yeah, that's the red bow, the red squiggle.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to fade back and see if I can get kind of basically do an end around and get behind this building. I'm going to back away from where that guy can't see me. And
Right.
I'm like, I'm going to go see if I can get behind, see what I can
His
see.
heavily hooded eyes don't make it obvious where he's looking. As far as you can tell, he is not able to see you.
I'm
Although he
gonna back
doesn't leave his
far.
position.
I'm going to back far enough away that there's not a lot of doubt. Unless this guy can see like an eagle at night, I'm going back until the mist, and then I'm going around.
All right. So you're going around the tavern towards around the poorhouse towards the back of it.
Yes.
All right. All right. You are now in the back of the poorhouse. There seems to be an additional exit. A couple of no, there's a single whatchamacallit, toilet,
Oh, toilet.
outhouse. That's what I was looking for.
Nobody guarding the rear.
Well, you can see the darkness, so yeah, you can see there's a couple of dogs lying in front of the front door. There are two mastiffs they look fairly mangy, but for the moment they seem to be sleeping. If you want to take a closer look, you can give me a perception.
Yeah, I'm looking at this from a security standpoint.
For a moment, Tom, you think you see a window curtain twitch in the top floor, but by the time you look up, you're not certain.
All right. At that point, I retreat and I go back all the way around again.
All right.
Back, and I'm like, the place is kind of guarded. You can't just walk in, not from the back. Opinions?
Is there a second floor?
Yes.
Is there light in the second floor windows?
Yeah, in a couple of them.
A couple of them are dark and blacked out, though.
Was that sorry?
A couple of the windows
Yeah, a
are.
couple of the windows are like boarded up and darkened, as far as you can tell. The bottom floor is definitely filled with light, but as you guys are watching and such, it seems that the prayer has stopped, and the noise level has changed towards something more akin to people talking, moving around. hear laughter here and there.
We could go in above.
Well,
But we would be alone.
You might go, listen. Figure out, based on what you hear, what to do. Listen, tell us what you hear when you go.
Then I will fade and find the darkest parts of the building, or the buildings next to it, and melt from one shadow into another until I can get to one of the boarded up windows and just melt into the shadows of the window.
As he's doing that, I'm walking up to the guard in the front.
1 second. I just want to see, because like what you're basically saying is like you're trying to use the darkness of the window to bypass the boarded up, right?
Yeah.
I just want to see if it needs to be an area that you can see. Yeah, it does need to be an area that you can see, unfortunately.
Right. So what I want to do is get to the window,
To the window.
and there are cracks between the board such that you can't see light.
Oh, I get what you're doing. Okay, yeah, I'll say that you can do that. You meld into the shadows, flowing through the cracks. You and reappear within a stinking, dusty room covered in cobweb. A pair of yellow eyes open in the darkness and unfold higher, 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 towering above you. Well, someone has come to visit me. A ball of light materializes in a hand, too many fingers. You recognize the face of a hag. And that is where we will end tonight's session of The Curse of Strahd.